Okay. Well, obviously, we're very pleased with the verdict. I think this is a reflection, first and foremost, of the dedicated effort of the detectives in this case, Ron Goodwin, Clint Snyder, and FBI agent John Sullivan. The jury heard about a 9-year investigation, a fairly tenacious investigation that crossed state lines, interviewed hundreds of witnesses, and this case was not possible if not for their efforts. So the true credit goes to those investigators and their tireless efforts, and that's something easily said, but it has never been more appropriate than in a case like this. This was their work, so we appreciate their efforts. The final thing I would say is, as pleased as we are with these verdicts, the truth is it's also a reflection of many lives that were negatively affected. So this is not is this a happy moment? The answer is sure. We're pleased that we got the verdict, but you heard about life after life after life that was adversely affected by this man, from Texas to the Dakotas to Lee's Summit, Missouri, and back to Wichita. Lives lost and lives uprooted and adversely affected. These girls are going to be recovering from this for a very long time. So while we're pleased with the verdict, again, it just is a reflection of a terrible time in a lot of lives. And so we thank the jury for their service. It was obviously a lot of effort went into this, 2.5 weeks, many days of evidence, but they did a remarkable job and rendered a verdict that we're obviously very pleased with. So thank you.
You had a chance to talk to the jurors. Did they say anything in particular about how difficult this was, or how quick it was?
Yeah, they didn't talk about the difficulty of it. We asked if there was one piece of evidence that sealed the deal for them, and they were very uniform when they said no, it was all of it. And in fact, they'd even asked themselves that question, and the answer that they gave was it was the totality of the evidence is what did it for them. So. Anybody else?
And 3 hours of deliberations was quite fast. Were you guys expecting a quick deliberation?
You never know what to expect when it comes to jury.